Yeah, coming to you once again, live and direct. It's the one and only Peking Diablo, aka How Watt the People. Yeah. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also leave a comment. You ever notice we are the only so-called black culture that put ourselves, we include ourselves, I should say, with the rest of the so-called black world. And what I mean by black, I mean the darker hued people on this planet. Everyone else, they pretty much, they're very clannish. The Nigerian thinks of himself as Nigerian. Those who are from Ghana think of themselves as being from Ghana. Those who are from Jamaica, you know, on and so forth. Everyone, you know, they're very clannish. They are very often to themselves but us. And I think that's because of the fact that our culture has been stolen, and you know, and then you have, you know, those propaganda pushers. You know, those, you know, we from Africa, you know, et cetera, and we don't understand how harmful that is to our culture. On so many levels, it's very harmful. You know, we talk about the American, you know, the American Negro queen. We talk about her all the time. We say how she has an attitude. How she basically, what we basically say is she's not worthy. You know, we put, you know, the women from the islands. You know, we talk about the women from Brazil. We talk about the women from different islands. We talk about the women from Africa. We talk about the women from all over, and we put our own women down. And the women do the same thing. They talk about the men from Jamaica, you know, just like the movie Stella got her groove back. They highlighted a Jamaican man, you know, as if he was the one that was to give Stella her groove back. But if you keep it real, you ladies know who's gonna give you your groove back. You know what I'm saying? You ladies know the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's like we down each other. The ladies, you know, they say the American Negro, the American Indian man, he's a no good nigga. You know, and what we say about the American Negro, the American Negress, or the American Negro queen, or the American Indian queen, what we say about her, we say she's a no good bitch. Excuse my language. We down each other. And I think we down each other because we somehow think we belong to a bigger body of people. And so we uplift them, we highlight them, we down ourselves. You know, brothers be saying, oh man, the sisters back in the motherland, man, listen here, man. Everybody have their shortcomings. Everyone have their problems. Everyone have their shortcomings. You know, and I just feel like we need to stop downing each other. The most revolutionary thing we can do is to love one another, you know, and respect one another. We don't have to, quote unquote, spend time with each other. We don't have to, you know, invite each other over for coffee and different things of that nature, you know. But I'm saying, you know, to have love and respect for one another. To start respecting our culture. We down everything about us. And I truly believe we down everything about us because we, quote unquote, believe that we belong to a larger culture. The motherland, you know. A lot of us don't even understand, you know, the concept of land. We look at Africa as the motherland. We don't understand the concept of land. But I invite you all to study the supercontinents that were called Pangea, the supercontinents that were called Gondwana, that was called Colombia, and different things of that nature. You had many supercontinents. And when those supercontinents broke off, it formed continents like Africa. It formed continents like America. But all those continents were once upon a time connected. What am I saying about all of them were connected? Let me just say this for you guys who can't grasp the concept. They were once, all the continents were once connected. So the people that you see in America, they were always in America. The people who broke off from the supercontinent, broke off from the continents of Africa, broke off to to be the continents of Africa, broke off to be the continents of America, broke off to be the continents of Europe and so forth. They were already on that land. Let me put it in layman's terms. You in Chicago, your cousin them are in Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana break off from Chicago and floats down the river somewhere, but it stays a landmass. Those people from Gary didn't come from Chicago. They was in Gary. They always been in Gary. Do you understand now? We never was in Africa. When we broke off from the supercontinent, we went our way, they went their way. They were always in Africa. We was always what is now called America. You understand? We were always on our landmass. Man, I hope you guys can grasp that. I hope you can really get it, man. I mean no disrespect, but you know, we have to understand that. Because when we get to talking about we from Africa, we give up so much. And those who, you know, who playing the trick on us, they're glad to take what we give up. Yeah, they're glad to be the recipients of what we give up. It's all a trick. Look around you. You go to any upscale place in America. You got the Caucasian looking at you like you don't belong there. They are the ones who told us to go back to Africa. They know we not from Africa. You know, but they one thing about them, they are culture vultures. And they are not the only culture vultures. But we invite our cultures to be ate up and devoured by vultures. Because we give it away. And we say we're from someone else. When we don't even understand the concept of landmass. We don't understand Africa wasn't always Africa. Africa had to break off just like we broke off from supercontinents. And we were always on our landmass. They were always on their landmass. They're glad to accept the theory that you come from them. It boosts their morale. It boosts their ego. We don't come from no one but ourselves, but our ancestors. Understand that. Yeah. You look around you. This is the place to be. Why is this the place to be? Because you be in this place. They come to see you. You are the biggest secret. No one else identity has been stolen but yours. They didn't steal a Nigerian identity. He knows he's a Nigerian. They didn't steal the Zulu. They didn't steal the Zulu identity. He knows he's a Zulu. They stole your identity. You are that powerful. They had to steal your identity, man. Yeah. You got to understand who you are. You have to understand who you are. We got to stop downing each other. We got to stop looking down, man, calling our women hood rat. I'm going to keep it real, man. There ain't nothing like that American so-called black woman. There ain't nothing like her. Every time I look at one of them, it's like I've never seen them before, man. You know, I'm talking about, man, I'm not saying that other women on this planet are not beautiful and not desirable. I'm not saying that, but, man, it's just something about that American, that Negro, man, queen, man. That American Indian queen, man. That American Negros, if you will, man. It's just something about her, man. Man, you know what I mean? But let me get up off that, man. Yeah, I'm just basically saying that we need to stop downing one another. You women need to stop downing us men, and us men need to stop downing you women. We need to stop that. We need to start embracing our culture, man. We need to stop trying to travel 9,000 miles somewhere else and focus on where we at, man. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. But you're definitely from here. You always been here. There were no slave ships. You know, slavery didn't even happen as they said it happened. We beating each other down from that. We beating each other down. Yeah. It's been real. It's the one and only Peking Diablo, a.k.a. Hiawatha P-Boy. Yeah. Let's get up out of that sunken place. Let's love ourselves so we can extend that love outwardly. And I'm out. 1.